Math Hoffa is going to really regret posting and releasing this unreleased video, especially seeing how unwilling he was to stand on it. So if you guys don't know, Math Hoffa has had controversial opinions about Tsu Surf and his court case he's currently going through. Now, Math Hoffa has always been wishy-washy and flipping-flopping when it comes to this situation. But in this unreleased video that he just released, he makes his points pretty clear. Even though he tries to walk it back a little bit, he already said it, and it's pretty clear where him and Tsu Surf stands. And I don't think Math Hoffa wants to stand on what he said in that interview. Now, if you guys don't know, Tsu Surf, a famous battle rapper, was arrested on RICO charges with his gang.
All right, rapper Tsu Surf facing a judge today after being indicted in a federal racketeering case.
Yeah, if convicted, he could be spending many years behind bars. Chris Welsh is in our newsroom with the details on this. Chris.
Yeah, Stephen, Teresa, Tsu Surf, whose real name is Rajan Cox, is one of the biggest battle rappers in the business. But right now, he remains behind bars. He made an initial appearance today in federal court. This all happened virtually. He could be seen wearing a yellow jumpsuit, sitting in what appeared to be a small room with a webcam. And before today's hearing officially began, he could be heard asking the court, quote, "What is today for?" At that point, the judge let him speak one-on-one with his attorney before the beginning of the proceeding. Now, the point of today's hearing was to lay out the charges against him. He was not required to enter a plea. Federal prosecutors are hitting him with one count of racketeering conspiracy. That faces a maximum penalty of 20 years in prison, and one count of possession of firearms and ammunition by a convicted felon. That carries a maximum penalty of 10 years. He told the judge he understood the charges. Now, he also told the judge that he has hired his own attorney, but that attorney couldn't be there until Monday. That meant he still needed a lawyer for today. The judge said that because of his higher income, Tsu Surf does not qualify for free counsel, but the judge decided to provide one nonetheless.
Tsu Surf eventually took a plea deal for 5 years. Now, the plea deal has been controversial and a topic of discussion online. So Tsu Surf took a plea deal where in a plea deal there's language to where he admitted him and the gang did the aggravating crimes. Now, he never listed specific people. He just says me and the gang. Now, on one hand, people like Math Hoffa has been coming on his platform and saying that's all bad because when you say you and the gang, that affects other people who may have not taken a plea deal yet. Now, they say Tsu Surf was the first person to take the plea deal, while others are saying he took a plea deal, but he didn't give any names. He didn't say anybody specifically. That's not telling. I'm not here, right, to make a decision on who told and who didn't tell. Quite frankly, I don't care, right? If you go to jail, tell, take a plea deal, snitch, like go home to your family, bruh. All right, I promise you, you not taking a plea deal, you keeping it real won't feel good, right? Nobody is doing 50 years and thinking, oh, I'm so glad I kept it real. Man, cut it out, bruh. So Math Hoffa, though, has been hinting towards Tsu Surf is a rat. He's been hinting towards Tsu Surf is snitching. But a lot of these entertainers and media personalities don't really want the smoke with Tsu Surf. They don't really want that energy and that smoke. So they got to kind of walk around the issue or talk around the issue. Math Hoffa has been talking around the issue for a year or two now, even though Math Hoffa has been hinting towards Tsu Surf is a snitch. However, after Math Hoffa leaked this particular episode that wasn't supposed to come out, there's really no denying it now. Math Hoffa have said what he said. And even though he's not willing to go all the way, Tsu Surf is a snitch, you said enough to where when Tsu Surf hears this, Tsu Surf is hearing Math Hoffa called me a snitch.
You seen the paperwork?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen some of it. I don't know if I seen if the real one or if I seen something. You know,
You saw something.
I saw something.
I seen the real paperwork.
Right.
All right, I had when you take a plea, and this is the reason why I did the video saying I ain't call him a rat, I call him a snitch. But let's be clear.
When you take a plea, you have to say, if this was the situation, me, Math, Randy Sullivan, Math Hoffa, Flex, and Relion was in a barbershop selling weed.
Right. Now, in a RICO, they make sure that the language that you're saying in furtherance of the gang, known and unknown parties, that language is used to affect everybody else that's in the case. So let's say your man wanted to fight a charge.
You copping out.
You copping out. And
You gotta say his name.
Because it takes 2 to 5 people to establish a conspiracy.
But he gotta say but when you saying that, I gotta say names.
Like the actual.
No, he don't. Because
Yes,
the gang,
they
hold on,
do.
listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. The gang is being charged. Known and unknown members. Does that sound like I need to say names?
This is where Mav Hoffa begins to reveal how he really feels about a Tsu Surf plea deal. So Mav keeps saying, well, I'm not saying he snitched. I'm just saying, yeah, that's you saying he snitched then. Because the dude says, well, nah, like he didn't tell on nobody because he didn't say no names. Then Mav responded back with, I mean, it's a gang RICO. So when you say gang, known members and unknown members did these crimes with you, you don't gotta say names. Yeah, that you say. Yeah. So, okay, so you're saying he cooperated, Mav. Just say it. Now, I know that multiple people also took a plea deal, but according to Mav Hoffa, he believes that those people weren't given any other choice but to take the plea deal because Tsu Surf took the plea deal first. So Mav's argument is, one, like Tsu Surf don't need to say names because he says the gang in a RICO charge, when you say like members known or unknown, that's essentially saying everybody did it. And then two, you know, the people who took a plea deal, they didn't have any other choice because Tsu Surf plea was gonna get them cooked if they went to trial. Math will even point out there's one dude in particular who apparently is facing like 330 months, right? You know, like his plea was like for 300 and something, like at 30 months, like 30 years in prison. Math is saying that dude who took that plea, he took that plea because he had no other choice because Tsu Surf cooked them. That if any like logical person hears a plea deal of 300 and something months, they're going to trial and taking their chances. The fact that he took that plea is because he realized he was already cooked due to the plea deals being took before him. Again, that's a good argument. But my point is, then why don't Matt just come out and say that plea deal was all bad, you cooked your homies? Why say, I'm not saying he snitched, but then give every reason why you believe he snitched?
It don't sound like that, right?
Listen, it don't sound like that. No, it don't. But it has to be more technical than that. Because when a listen,
when you say it has to be,
listen to me.
It's not.
Listen to me, though.
I'm telling you it's not.
I'm telling you this.
I'm telling you it's not. No matter what you say,
I'm telling you when a nigga tell, there got to be somebody in jail for it, right?
Go sit down. Listen, I'm going to say it again. Had anybody else in that paperwork decided, nah, I don't want to do 336 months. I'm going to fight this. What you would be fighting at that point is the testimony of everybody that copped out.
Yeah.
And I know that. I know, like, yo, if it's a RICO, this whole shit down, bro.
Yeah.
So when I seen it play out, I see, okay. He was the first one to take the plea. Okay. You know, first place get the gold medal.
Another tricky wording. I sat back and said, he took the plea deal first. Well, you know, first place get the gold medal. Him saying, yo, like Tsu Surf ran to take the plea deal first because the first person to take the deal get the best deal. A la Tsu Surf coming home in 5 years with a 5-year plea deal. Again, that's another way of Mav Hoffa saying Tsu Surf ran and threw everybody under the bus first so he could come home early. Now, the dude that Mav Hoffa is talking to, he eventually kind of gets sick and tired of Mav Hoffa walking around the issue, saying Tsu Surf told, then saying he didn't tell. So he just outright say, yo, what are you saying right now? Because what you're saying and what you're putting on Tsu Surf is making everybody feel uncomfortable.
All right.
Yeah, but what you got? But
this is what I'm saying. This is why I say. This is why I said. But look, you could rewind this. Shit. What I didn't like was that was saying, Mav is saying he a rat. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Don't put that on.
But you're saying you saying he compromised everybody else.
I'm saying he ain't the smartest on the planet, bro. It's what it is. What you think is going to happen. So now, while you fighting against 10 years, 12 years,
all right, but wait.
Your man is facing 336 months.
30-something years.
30-something years. You think he didn't want to fight?
Hit you with 200
You think a nigga ain't thinking in the back of his mind? Maybe I should fight this?
Wait.
If you fight it.
That's the feds.
Then you fighting
you
your man.
sure that's how the feds work? Because I got some niggas with me that
with a
been in the
RICO,
feds.
with a RICO,
The feds
positive.
is months, 200 months.
Positive.
How does that work, Wizard?
200 months.
Wizard, how does it work?
They don't even give you years. They give you months.
I'm waiting for somebody to say something.
They don't give you months?
When a person is
Months.
cool, we ain't talking about what they give you. What we speaking on is if I say me and the gang,
That's everybody.
is that ratting?
What are you doing? What do you think they? Hold on. So when a nigga say,
Wait.
not me in the gang.
Wait,
you know what-
wait,
you know what they-
wait,
hold on,
no, because
this
you
is what-
say me in the
this is
gang,
what-
yes.
But hold on.
This is what
they
you
gonna
talk.
instruct. This is what they're gonna instruct the jury to do. We don't need you to look at anything that says he did the crime. We just need you to look at these statements and tell me if it's a conspiracy. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4, we got 5. So it's just you versus 5 saying, yeah, it's a conspiracy.
Sheesh.
Who you fighting? They use you against your man.
Yeah, I hear you, I understand and I know that. It's just when a nigga tell or when a nigga, whenever
The feds ain't stupid. They
When
know,
I-
bro.
listen,
Niggas don't want cooperation.
you
when
gonna
they
keep
paperwork.
cutting me off?
I'm just saying.
No, go ahead.
When a
talk.
nigga tell, it has to be somebody in jail. Right?
Bro, did you? All right, so there's 10 in jail. It's 10 in jail.
Right.
So me and you do a crime.
You
right?
think if Tsu Surf was the tell, you
I'm not
think that
saying
these
it's
won't
a
speak
tell.
on it?
Oh, all right.
You saying they use this statement?
Look, my
please
nigga. I don't
say
know what
what you
niggas'
saying because
motivations
it's
I don't know.
uncomfortable
I don't
to a lot of people.
But I'm telling.
I understand bro's frustration, and that's why I'm saying, yo, Math Hoffa is gonna regret this video coming out. Because clearly Math Hoffa is walking around the issue because he doesn't want whatever smoke, friction, or static with Tsu Surf. But you think Tsu Surf is stupid? Like you think Tsu Surf is gonna watch this video and say, man, Math ain't called me a rat though. Then what the Math call you, man? Because the dude's like, man, saying the gang did it ain't telling. Math said, saying the gang did it ain't telling. Ain't telling. What? Man, what Tsu Surf did can be used against him. Well, it can't be used against him. Is you crazy? Like, then what are you saying? Just say it. Just put it out there, say it, so everybody knows what's up. But Math just skirting around the issue like I don't know, man, bro. I got frustrated even listening to this because it's like, what's the point, man? Now, do I believe that Tsu Surf snitched? Quite frankly, I don't care. And I don't even know enough about this to say whether or not he snitched. Now, what the dude was trying to tell Math is everybody who's on the case of 10 dudes in jail, none of them is saying that Tsu Surf told. They're all saying Tsu Surf is good. They're all saying, like they all agreed on his plea deal. So how can he tell when everybody is saying they were on board and agreed to the plea deal? Math is saying they were forced to do that because Tsu Surf took it first. But how would Math know they were forced to do that, you know? But I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? Do y'all believe, that Tsu Surf told that he snitched? Let me know, okay? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, then click on this video here somewhere on my screen to find out how Drake finally got his revenge on Pusha T after 8 years. I'm going to see you guys in this Drake and Pusha T video. And if you are watching this content and you want to support, like this video, but then also click the hype button after you like it. And that's the best way to push my videos in the algorithm. Send me a hype to this video, please. You get 3 free hypes a week. Use it on me, please, please, please. I'm going to see you guys in this Drake and Pusha T video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.